My name is Vito Scaletta. I was born in Sicily in 1925.
Punching the clock ain't gonna cut it.
You are entering the Society of the Chosen.
Promise that you won't get in any more trouble.
It's a high-risk business. If you don't like it, you can always go break your back working for peanuts down at the dock.
Our family means more to you from now on than your own family.
Don't worry.
I'm wondering if yous are ready to take the next step.
They're coming.
Repeat after me, Vito.
They got guns!
If I were to betray the secret of our way of life,
Aim for the fat bastard.
may my soul
Life is complicated. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people. Perhaps here, things will be different.
Liberty City is greedy.
In your wicked sense of humor, you're quite naughty. Quite naughty.
Whatever.
Quite?
It's cold. It's cruel. And it's made history in open world gaming. But dark, it's nothing. You want to see dark? Step into Empire Bay. Mafia 2 doesn't just show you crime, it drowns you in it. This isn't about hijacking taxis and causing chaos. This is about family, betrayal, war, and survival. Liberty City might have the attitude, but Mafia 2, it got the soul of the city rotting from the inside out. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
What the fuck do you think we want?
We wanna know why you had our friend killed. We also want the money you took from him.
What the fuck's going on?
Shit, that's Henry. What the fuck are they hitting him with?
Vito Scaletta, a Sicilian-American war veteran, returns to Empire Bay after Lubby Woo. Seeking to escape poverty, he becomes involved with the Mafia through his childhood friend Joe. Vito quickly rises through the ranks by committing robberies, assassinations, and other crimes. As he gains power, he becomes a pawn in a larger power struggle between Mafia families. His actions lead to betrayal, prison, and the murder of close allies. The story ends with Vito watching helplessly as Joe is taken away, presumably to be killed.
Is it done?
It's done.
All right then. Looks like a celebration is in order. Come on, let's head to the cat house.
Sounds good to me.
Come with me. There's more we need to talk about.
So what's the big secret? Hey, what the hell's going on? Where they taking Joe?
Sorry, kid. Joe wasn't part of our deal.
Killed. While Vito is forced to accept his fate within the Mafia, though the game has no alternate endings, only a grim conclusion emphasizing loyalty, loss, and the cost of the criminal life. Niko Bellic, who's originally from Eastern Europe, comes to Liberty City, chasing the classic American dream and looking to settle a score from his past war experiences. When he meets up with his cousin Roman, he finds out Roman's drowning in debt and mixed up with some shady characters. Niko quickly gets pulled into the city's criminal scene, doing jobs for mob bosses, crooked officials, and gang leaders. As he works his way up, Niko faces a tough choice between going after revenge or making a risky business deal. This decision leads to two different endings. Either Roman loses his life, or Niko's girlfriend Kate does. No matter what, Niko ends up feeling broken and let down by everything. Mafia 2 draws its inspiration from the harsh realities of post-World War II America, portraying a raw, unfiltered descent into organized crime that feels more like a cinematic tragedy than a traditional video game. Empire Bay, the game's setting, is a fictional city modeled after New York, Chicago, and San Francisco, crafted with obsessive detail to reflect the 1940s-50s American urban experience, complete with wartime rationing, racism, economic hardship, and the looming presence of the American Mafia. The story follows Vito Scaletta, a Sicilian-American war veteran who returns home hoping to escape poverty, only to be pulled into a violent underworld that slowly consumes him. Inspired by classic mob films like Goodfellas, The Godfather Part 2, and Donnie Brasco, the game strips away any romanticism of the criminal lifestyle, replacing it with betrayal, moral decay, and the crushing weight of choices that never offer real freedom. Unlike other crime games, Mafia 2 offers no alternate endings, no redemption arc, and no escape, only the cold, inevitable cost of loyalty in a world where everyone is expendable. It doesn't just show the Mafia, it makes you feel the slow death of a soul caught in its grip. Rockstar Games drew heavy inspiration for Grand Theft Auto F from real-life New York City are conducting extensive on-site research, taking thousands of photos, and studying the city's layout to build. Liberty City is a detailed fictional counterpart, where Broker represents Brooklyn, Algonquin stands in for Manhattan, Dukes for Queens, Bohan for the Bronx, and Alderney for parts of New Jersey. The game's tone was shaped by post-9/11 America, aiming for a darker, more realistic narrative that explored themes like immigration, disillusionment with the American dream, and post-war trauma through its protagonist, Niko Bellic, a fictional Eastern European war veteran. Niko's character and background were influenced by real Eastern European crime and war stories from the 1990s, while the game's criminal world was inspired by films and shows like The Godfather, Goodfellas, Scarface, The Sopranos, and Eastern Promises. Rockstar intentionally shifted away from the over-the-top style of previous entries, focusing instead on moral ambiguity, psychological realism, and grounded storytelling. In the end, both Mafia 2 and Grand Theft Auto 4 stand as towering achievements in storytelling. Two very different but equally compelling portrayals of crime, consequence, and the human condition. Mafia 2 may feel darker, colder, and more tragic because it offers no illusions. It doesn't tempt you with choices or freedom. It shows you what happens when you're trapped in a life that never had a future to begin with. Vito Scaletta's journey is one of quiet desperation, of trying to rise above poverty, only to become a pawn in a game rigged from the start. There's no glamour in Empire Bay, only cigarette smoke, empty promises, and blood in the snow. But that's not to say GTA 4 lacks depth or darkness. On the contrary, GTA 4 paints a different shade of tragedy. Through Niko Bellic, we witness the psychological scars of war, the weight of guilt, and the slow erosion of hope in a city that devours souls. Liberty City is loud, chaotic, and alive, but it's also cold, indifferent, and unforgiving. Niko wants to believe in the American dream, but he's haunted by his past and surrounded by people chasing their own broken dreams. You do get choices in GTA 4, but they're often lose-lose. Every decision has consequences. Every friendship, every betrayal, every death, it lingers. What sets Mafia 2 apart is its structure. There's no sandbox escape from the story, no diversions. It drags you down with it. You feel the walls closing in, and when it ends, it doesn't just cut to black, it leaves you sitting in silence, questioning everything. It's cinematic in the purest sense, a crime drama that chooses fatalism over fantasy. So while GTA 4 lets you explore and decide, Mafia 2 traps you in a narrative where fate has already been written. Both games are dark. Both reflect real-world pain and struggle. But Mafia 2 feels like a cold, hard slap from reality, while GTA 4 is the slow burn of regret. Thanks for watching. If you've ever questioned whether games can tell serious, emotionally powerful stories, look no further than these two. Because sometimes the darkest stories aren't the ones with monsters. They're the ones with people trying to survive. Your support means the world to me, and I'm so excited to continue sharing my love for Mafia storytelling with you all. Thank you so much for watching.